Hello everyone, welcome. Good morning. I have started yesterday this new chart that I'm just creating on the second town here, and I'm creating a chart more or less like bigger than the one that we have in the first town, and smaller than this one, but bigger than the one that I have on the minor area. So I'm just creating something middle size, and I was yesterday doing as usual all the boxes and also creating those ports. So I was creating the windows, doors, or the hole for the doors, and working a bit on the roof. The texture are not finished, of course. And I was also creating a bit the interior, so I have more or less the size of this these charts that I'm just planning to have. I will create here like a big windows both sides, and maybe 2 or 3 here on the side, and that's all. This one has no door, so the door will be only inside. And for the interior, I'm planning maybe to do something like second floor here, something like that, so just covering this space and then using the rest for all the benches and altar here and so on. So for today I will continue working on it, and I will do right now, I will start working on the wooden part that is just covering or supporting all the roof. That's something I need to create, and after that I will just readjust the roof because it's not going very well. So I have here already Blender open, and I will just change this. I don't have good reference for that, but I'm just trying to do something from my head, from some picture that I have found more or less to be something like that. So let me see if the chat is working. Yes, just working. So I will just continue working on this. Let me see, walls. I think this is the only one that I need, and I will create probably like a mirror for both of them. So I will create a new box, and I will add a modifier from both sides mirror, and this one with wood roof, something like that. At the moment, add also to the group export. Okay, we have here, and I need to apply so location and rotation scale. So yeah, I can just work on one side and everything should be just duplicated. In fact, I could use even, because I'm using a array probably, so I don't need this mirror. Maybe that's fine, should be easier. So the first thing that I need to do is just reducing this, of course, and creating like a one stick here. I think I don't need both sides, will be easier to manage with one of them. Yeah, I think so. Let's take only one side of the mirror, which is E, and even I don't think that I need this mirror. What I will use is this array. So I'm having this to cover a few of them, and I will put like 1 meter at the moment. I will do something like later. That's maybe too much. Maybe 2 meters or 150. So I can just create all the sticks that I have from the top. First thing need to be like that, and then increasing to be matching this one. Well, I will use 1.5 when I have the final part for this, will be easier to see this. So the scale on X, I'm trying to do like sticks like that. So let's say this is matching them. Oops, maybe yeah, it's too much. So should be, this is 10 centimeters and should be maybe like 20 centimeters, something like that. So we'll just increase to be matching with the width here, and then increasing on E, scale on E being matching with well, need to be the inside of this roof. So okay, this, and just to be exactly the same on, so this like 2 meters here on theta. I will just try to make a box But this is also 20 centimeters, and this one need to be matching with the maybe with the walls. Yeah, so something like that being inside. But usually I create something here supporting the columns. So I don't know if I will do something with the wall or create something with the wooden part. For that, what we can do is just removing a lot of things. For example, we can remove both boxes here, faces, sorry, and we can create already the scene for the UV. So in case that I'm duplicating this one, I will have everything already done. So what I'm doing usually is just creating something here in the middle to support the roof. Probably this is too much, I mean too big, so I should need more than just one stick here. So let's just create the first one. So duplicate this, rotate on X 90, and will be easier just cut this in the middle and selecting both faces, delete. So we have something like that. I need to be a bit smaller, so scale not theta 0.75 to avoid this theta fighting on this face. Alright, this is the one supporting the roof, and we need to create something, let's say on this direction, but one of them could be maybe too much, so maybe we'll create like one of this here, another one, and so this one here, and then another one here. Yeah. Hola Guillem, buenos días. Good morning. Voy a seguir aquí trabajando duramente en la iglesia, haciendo la estructura de madera hoy. A ver si me da tiempo a terminar esto. Ok. Tú no haces streaming los fines de semana, ¿no? No lo haces nunca. Mirror on E. Okay. So same thing, just creating the loop and then deleting this. And when I create is maybe one here to support this part, and then like one stick here, another one here, and I don't know, for this cross maybe I will create like cross or I don't know, something. So for that I will create maybe this, duplicate, rotate on X 90, and I will increase this not E but 1.2 probably, so avoiding all those theta fighting for them. I will increase later to match with the roof in case that's not working well. So what I need to do now is creating something like this. So duplicate and rotate on X minus 45. Well, the first thing is just scale, not theta 0.85, so even smaller. Do not be matching, and I need to be here. Something like that, and I will just cut this. Okay, and I want to create the same here, so I will duplicate this. Yeah, probably I need to adjust later the roof, but that's fine. And from this small one I really don't know what to do. Probably I will create just across maybe. So I will duplicate this, and I need to increase this, so I will select both face, and from the normal move to match this face, X face. We'll duplicate this, rotate X minus 45, okay, and then scale not theta 0.85, so something even smaller than this to avoid the theta fighting. So Rx minus 45, and should be just matching. So we are just checking this. This is just a cross. I'm not sure if this is something nice, or I should just try to do something different. Maybe I could remove this and keeping only this one. Maybe. Let's see what's happening with this face. I think it's enough having this support for that. And now I need to create the sticks here, and also the one just traveling all of them, covering this part. So yeah, I need to create something with this probably, just to be this. So now it's rotating on X 90, and then rotate theta 90, and try to align here. The thing is that this one needs to be really matching. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is this one is matching exactly here in the middle, so when I'm just applying, all of them will be just reducing this. Remove doubles will be just merging everything, so I have one. But even like that, I need to, yeah. Hello Kelvin. Not really. I think this is not a lot. No, especially I did a lot of them already, so this is easy. As you see, I have a lot of different buildings with almost the same structure or something different, but it's fine. So you can see here there's a few things like that, all of them being covered. Or for example this one, this is smaller, this is more or less, yeah, kind of this. So a bit different, but yeah, more or less. And any other building I have exactly the same, so just creating all this with the part, that's fine. Or even this one, so I'm just creating more or less all of them the same, just being adjusted of course per model, but yeah, it's something, I think it's not really complicated for that. I mean, the windows are even worse, a lot of geometry, but this one is as you see, just using mirror and things like that, that's fine, not really a lot of work. So I'm doing 15 minutes already, so yeah, only for this part, you know. So I'm not really expert on Blender, and you will see if you are staying here longer that most of the people just recommending me using some commands or doing on different ways, because I'm not so good with Blender. So if I can do things like that, means this is not complicated from my side. So just try to do like minus 5.12, and this is using 1.5, so this one needs to be minus 5.12, the same, and then moving GX 1.5, GX 1.5. What's happening? Right, so this one is just already merging for all of them, will be just matching. The only thing is that I need to remove all of them later, so probably I will just put in another one with just mirror. Anyway, I need to merge all of them later, so I will just separate this group of 2, okay. For that, when I'm just deleting this, and the only mirror that I need is just E, that's true. So I can just move this That's something simple, really, not very complicated, as you see. I'm not so good with Blender, so just using mirrors, doing something simple. My walls are here. No, that's fine. The problem is this is too much. I need to be adjusting this one a bit. So these wooden structures should be 1.4 probably. I'm just trying to adjust to this wall. That's fine. What I need to do is moving maybe all of them a bit. What about this side of the wall? Yeah, more or less that's fine. And also using most of the time manually is just going well. That it's not completely symmetric at the moment. It is. I will just be removing a few things or just adding a few loops. Yeah, trying to do things like that. And I need to create this one also, so I will duplicate. Well, in that case I need to have even bigger than this, I think. Well, I can just duplicate this and try to match this part. So I will use 3. Let them. Are you also modeling? This is the one that I'm just trying to do. So it's something bigger. So I can just scale not X. So it'll be something bigger like that. And as usual, I can remove the inside face. Delete this face. And this is doing also both sides. And I need to create also here one, and here another one just supporting, and finally just a box here like a face. So duplicate this. This is going to 0. I need to flip direction, yes. And then increasing on E to be the one supporting the roof. Well, in that case, I think I need, yeah, I think I need this. So we'll do like that, but delete this face. Just, oops, and also this one and this one. Or is too much. Anyway, I will try to adjust later something more interesting, but that's the idea. So I need to create this like this, but in that case just, well, like that. If it's just supporting this, so I will just duplicate this. What I need to do is rotating, so I will do first scale a bit. What I need to do is just matching with this. So let's say here. And rotate on x45, so rotate x minus 45, and this is matching well. This one is also already done, and I need to do again here, so duplicate this and move to this part. Probably here I need to reduce the size, so I will just select this using the normal way. Here the normals, and I will select all of them. I'm being adjusted to be on the roof. Global. Okay, so we have already all the structure for the wooden part. And I think we can delete which one. There are some faces here that we can delete. I think here you cannot see both of them. Even I think I can delete both of them. This one's supposed to be matching with the roof, so the interior of the roof will be just hiding them, and I can avoid a few of them. So let's review now the UVs. I think I can delete all the UVs because all of them have been opened already. So clear all the seams. Hay que quitar ahí como sea triángulos. Hay que quitar triángulos como sea. done. This is good, and also this one. Creating the unwrapping, rotate 90. That doesn't matter. Good part. Let's export everything, see how it's going. I think that's fine. So following, as you see, this is just taking 20 minutes to create all this part. So not really a lot of time. Saving. Yeah, I need to adjust the roof because at the moment it's just one plane, but it needs to be like kind of boxed. But we can go inside and see how it's going all this structure. Well, still zeta fighting because I need to apply this mirror. But that's going well. The only thing is here I don't like much this one. It's maybe too much. I could maybe try to do like this. So having here a small one, delete this, so it's kind of supporting one each other. Maybe, because I don't like much this. I could try to create something smaller here. But in that case should have also this way. Oh, I forgot also I need to create like one here for the roof. I think I need to create, let me check others. Yeah, exactly, I need to create also this one, maybe not so much as I was just creating here, this is maybe too much. But I need to create at least this one that's just being supported by the wooden structure. I think this roof is smaller, that's why I'm going like that, is enough. But in that case, it's being maybe bigger, I don't know. So it's not going well. Well, I don't like those sticks, I will try maybe to remove them. But in that case, coming here, this is not enough. And creating a cross is not nice. Really not nice. Muy buenas, Pablo. Bienvenido por aquí, buenos días. No te había visto, perdón. Estaba aquí tan ensimismado con esto que no te había visto. No me gusta este. I think I will delete this at the moment and see how it's going, but in that case I need to create something here to support this part. Okay, let's create this. Duplicate, rotate x 45, 3. Needs to be like that, but bigger. Normal, normal face. Yeah, X face. Let's need to be matching here over this. And here it's enough because it's just having this one to be covered. And I need to delete also this face only. That's hidden. And maybe I could create like a small one here, much smaller, or maybe this is enough. Maybe the problem is I'm creating a lot of them, so I mean 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what about this, for example? This is even bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just removing this one. 5. Well, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the part for 6 of them. Even I'm missing this one here probably. No, no, because this one is coming from this part. So yeah, the thing is maybe that I'm using a lot of them here. I could just reduce a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even when this one is smaller, I think, or this is larger, this is smaller. So I think the problem is we have a lot of them. So I will try to reduce some of them. So in that case, I need to reduce to 6, let's say, and then I need to increase this one to 0.75 maybe. Let's see from the top. Yeah, more or less these 2 of them. So I will adjust to be 2.1 just to be, oops, 2.1 is too much. Nah, 2 meters too big. Okay, just adjusting a bit, not be completely on the wall. I think now it's better not having a lot of them, and I would like to add also a small one here, as I say. So let's select this, duplicate, and doing something in the middle. So let's move Z1 exactly, and I need to reduce this one to be something smaller, if any. So yeah, I will do scale on X 0.6. I think that's enough for the wooden part. The only thing now here is not being so nice, having this strange triangle here. Hey, good morning, well, night for you, welcome. Well, not really, because I was just checking and 90% of the people is doing this global game jam. Most of the people is just doing global game jam, that's all. So I don't see most of the people modeling. I'm just missing a few models. Well, in fact, I'm missing 2 of them mainly. So that's why I'm trying to do finishing them. Well, neither me, I'm not really spending time on it. Yeah, exactly the same for me. Even were just some people that they were just proposing, doing a few things, and yeah, not for me, really. Yeah, that's too much. Because for us, first thing is we have a game ready, so we are not really spending time on any other thing for this time, and I don't think that we can learn a lot. I mean, you can do a game, and what are you learning from this one? If you are doing, I was using Unreal Engine for 1 year already, so what can I learn in 1 weekend? Really not much. I could just spend 1 weekend just reading for new parts, and this is just learning, but just doing like a small game, I don't think you are really learning a lot if you have been using the engine for years. Cool. I didn't check your because you were working on behavior trees, I think. So did you work on the UE on the streamings? I don't think so. Let's see how it's going. Yeah, exactly. So I don't think that we can learn a lot for a weekend spent on something like that. Really, no. I don't see for us the point to really joining them, playing there, looking for maybe a team, and then spending time on it when you have a lot of things to do on your own game. Really. Oops. Where is mine? Maybe no. So I'm missing one of them. Yeah, exactly. There are some parts that you need to leave for some time and then coming back later, trying to complete all the things that you are just missing. If this is not the time, or you don't have, for example, models or things like that, makes no sense. Trying to figure out most of the things. I see what the problem is. I don't have this one selected. Yes. So I'm trying to finish a couple of models I'm just missing. Yeah, that's the thing. You need to work in a lot of things at the same time, and also, for example, if you are just giving someone kind of a demo that is playable, you need to put also the sounds, the menu, and fixing a lot of small things that is just really taking a lot of time. That's fine. Just put something and then continue working on it. So this one is missing, I think, exactly the. So let's see this one. I think, let me see the normal, and this one also flip direction. Exactly, now that's fine. Good morning, guys. Welcome. So yeah, you need to work in a lot of small things like the user interface and the animation, then the interaction, then the icons, and then the menu, and a lot of small things before you are just giving something playable. And there's no way like just starting and missing a lot of things. But yeah, you can just change or iterate over that later, so this is not a problem. But at least you need to have something. Export. Working on a new chart. Working for a new chart that I need to have here in this area, this empty, and I was just having as reference the two charts that I have. Well, this is small chapel and this is chart, so I'm creating something kind of the middle side from them. So this is the chart for this town, and this town is smaller than the first town. So this is a chart for the first town bigger, and this is a chapel for the manor house, and this is the chart for the second town. So I'm trying to do something smaller to this, but bigger than the other one. I'm working right now. I was working yesterday, starting yesterday, with creating those doors and mainly the box of the size, the real size. And this morning I'm working on this part, so the wooden part, and also create the roof. But there is having some problems here with the normals of them. So why those are? Let me see. So if I'm just checking for the normal, this is down, this is also going down, this is going to the left, so everything is properly done. but no, maybe I forgot to export. Let me see. Re-import. I will also fix the roof, because at the moment it's just one plane, but need to be like a box having interior and exterior. So first I'm creating the wooden part, and after that I will just adjust the roof to the wooden part. Okay, now right now should be fine from the interior, right? Have a lot of zeta fighting because I'm using, not applying yet all this mirror and then removing them duplicated. So but yeah, more or less I think that's fine. I will create maybe something nicer here to support the structure. Probably need to create or modify things that I have here, because if I'm just creating windows here, also window here, I will need to modify this one. So the support for this part should be, yeah, exactly, just supporting this wall. So I don't really need all this part. But when I'm just applying all the mirrors, I will delete all of them. Like for example, this one is completely out because it's part of them of the array. So that's fine. I will delete all of them later when I'm applying. So I think I will work now on the roof, also interior, and when it's finished I will apply this wooden part. So if some of the people coming now here for the first time, you have any question or want to say something, just let me know. Otherwise, because most of the people have been here many times already, and I'm just continue working, not doing much. So the roof is here. I have also a mirror. So this is one plane only, I think. I will remove the walls. Okay, this is too late. Well, I hope to see you soon. Maybe have a time for any streaming if you are not doing so late, or I mean at night. Yeah, that's cool. If you have some time after your job and you are just being more motivated, creating more things and more parts, and also working on different areas for that would be interesting. That's sure. I'm following you already, so I have all the notifications. But in case that some of the people here they don't know, I will just do that. So Sankey Day is also streaming on Unreal Engine. He's also creating a game, and he's streaming from US time. So this is one of the problems for us being in Europe. But if you are from United States, probably it's a good time for you watching all the streamings. So have a look on what is he doing also. Hope to see you soon. Good night. So let's say I will create. First I need to modify this to be matching with. So I will rotate a bit. What's also this one's fine. So what I need to do is creating this matching with the walls. I know that it's 45, so maybe it will be easier just to create a plane for that. So delete this faces. I'm just creating a plane. Oops. So a plane, and I'm just rotating on E45. Probably have, yeah, exactly. So rotating on X45 and should be matching perfectly fine. Now that's okay. What I need to do is just extending. I will delete also this one because it's just messing. I will recreate later properly. So this one I will use the faces. Oh, okay. This one need to be matching here. Let me see also the walls. Need to be at least matching the walls. That's the wall. This one need to be at 0. Okay, so probably I don't have this location. What is happening here? 0. Okay. And this one need to be extended on the way of the normal. So for that, what I'm doing is probably just extending, so using the normal way and then duplicating this one with extrude, because I need to create anyway something like that. So I'm just extending here, and will be just easy to extend this on this way, and also this one, so create like a proper roof, and extending also this one. I need maybe to readjust also the walls, but it's fine. And then this. I think it's like Alt A, slide edges, things like that. Okay. So this one should be what is happening with my mirror. It's going on this way but not going on that way. I need to create both mirrors. Should be. Yeah, and I will adjust later this one. That's fine. So this one should be the roof already. Let me see here. I can just reduce a bit this, but I need to extend this one to cover completely the walls. Okay, just from outside, what I need to do is, well, I can also remove those faces and this one also. Oops. Face here, faces, and this one I will delete, but I would like to have this one on the way for the bevel. Let me see what I can do. So let's say extrude here, and I'm just extending to be matching with this, and this one I'm keeping but not this one. So here I will just delete this face. Yeah, and I'm just deleting this loop here, this all edges. So I have ready what's happening here? So I don't have any loop. Well, okay, delete edges here. So I should have, okay, then in that case I will do delete face. So we're just creating a new face here. Faces. Yeah, right. I think it's just everything is just matching. So this one will be roof, and also this one will be roof. About the texture, I mean. So assign this, and another one will be a new one that is this wooden planks here. Oops. And I will create the unwrapping for that, and yeah, we have like a proper roof and should be just covering on the interior. So let's see how it's going with all the materials. Export, oops, export FBX, export, and try import to see how it's going to with the roof. I think it's not so complicated. For me, the windows are more time spending working and trying to connect all the dots, removing parts, than just roof using mirrors. That's fine. But for some reason the UV is not working. This is exactly the opposite one. So, but anyway, the roof is working well, I think. Having all the interior, what I need to do is just changing the texture, and there is no texture here assigning, but I have already roof and planks. Let me see. Let's see the UV for the roof. UP. That's strange. Export, reimport. I don't need this. Well, reimport here. Come on, it's slow. Go. Still importing. Okay, finally. So, right. This is the texture, and this is the. Well, this one is not one wheel. Good roof, good planks. I think it was just signing. Since this is not. Okay, try again. So this one need to be assigned to this. Control E, assign to this roof. Okay, try again. Okay, finally. So now that's fine. I think that I will rotate this one because I want to go in this direction, but on that direction to the top, or maybe that's fine. The problem here being so long is like you are not expected to be so long like that, but having smaller is like giving you this option. I think I was creating the different direction for this. No, I'm just creating this way. That's fine. That's okay. So I will just leave this. And more or less I think the roof is already done. This is the only part I don't like much. But just creating here, I should create also another one here. And then in that case maybe too much. Too much for the roof. So I could try to create like a small one here, like this. And another one will be here, not matching. But this is something strange. So should be just matching, otherwise it's just cracking this thing here. Anyway, I think I will leave as it is at the moment. If I have any better idea, I will just review later. At the moment should be fine. Oops, this one is not matching. Yeah, this one is not matching. Here supposed to be exactly the same. Oh. Here is matching, but yeah, this one is the one that is not matching. Yeah, because I was just using this stick, cutting them, and I forgot about this. So I need to be. This one needs to be bigger, and that's all. So yes. This one needs to be bigger. Yeah, exactly matching this. So scale, not on E. Probably using normal. Okay, scale not in X. So I could send something bigger. And this one should be matching. I really don't know. I don't remember which one is the roof. Yeah, not enough yet. So scale not X. That's strange. Now it's right. And now it's matching the roof. Because all of them are just wooden structure also. So this one is really big. Okay. Anyway. So let's see if this one has been solved. That's quite big, so that's why I was saying that it's too big for that. It's even bigger than this, which is just strange. Otherwise, it's not matching well with the roof. All those parts. It's quite big. Quite big. This. Yeah, maybe I could try to do it like that. Maybe will be smaller, matching all of them. Yeah, probably will be smaller like that. Let's see. So the roof. So I will try to do this. Same as here. So I will delete this. And I will duplicate this. Can I move on the normal? Yes, it will be easier here, and then I need to create something like that. What I can do is also moving this one. Yeah, exactly. I can just move this to be matching in the interior. So I don't need to create something so big. I think that's perfect now. Unwrapping, selecting everything here. Yeah, I think I was just solving like that last time. Instead of having a box, I was having something like curve. Hello Miguel, welcome. Bon dia. How's it going? Let's put here your link in case that you are streaming Sunday, because you are not being streaming for the last time, but I don't know it. Mike Labs is also doing 3D modeling with Blender, but he's doing a bit different things, maybe more polished, not being so small as I'm doing, but just have a look on what is he doing when he's streaming, because you have been for some time not streaming, I think, or I didn't receive any notification. Because it could just happen. There are some people here saying that they don't have any notification, but yeah. And I will delete all of them later. So that's all for the roof. Medium polish, you are doing like high poly, really. You are doing high poly, doing like small box or things like that with 3000 keys or things like that is really low. Just have a look for, I don't know, something like this chart, which have also all the interiors and have a lot of details for the windows and things like that, because the windows are really detailed on, for example, all those details, things like that, as you see here. but these charts could have like maybe, I don't know, 900 or things like that. So yeah, 8,000 keys, triangles, 8,000 for the whole house with all the interiors, all the windows and things like that. Also the benches, these small things, all the roof. This is a key. So think about when are you doing like medium poly or low poly. Say, this is definitely not something for the game. I really don't know this Second Life, but it's too heavy. What is happening here? I have some problems with the lighting. Nah, I need to review this. That's fine. I have normal map in all of them. I have normal map in all of them. Yeah. Probably you are coming from Unity or things like that. Do you really think that creating this town, that I'm doing all of them, and with this game I don't know about normal maps? Really? I never heard about normal map. Yeah, exactly, Miguel. I'm saying that you are doing like high poly. They're asking, requesting for that, that's fine, but you are doing high poly. It's not for game, you know. ICARBQ, I'm from Spain. You have in the description this information, so it's not a secret. You can also check my website and so on. Well, do you think about normal maps? You say you shoot at normal maps and you didn't say even hello, you know? So it's so aggressive not even saying hello. And you could just ask first, like, are you using normal maps? Things like that. Yeah, that's fine. Just enjoy, don't worry for trying to be, you know, you can just stay here, say hello, and you don't need to make question or something like that. That's fine. Enjoy. If you have any suggestion, as you can see, for most of the people, I'm taking them, you know. But just something that is like asking me, do you use normal maps? No, I have no idea about this. Then you should use them because it's just improving your models, things like that. Sorry if it sounds like a bit rude, but I'm having those things almost every day, like move to Unity because they have normal maps, things like that, you know, like, well, yeah, exactly. I'm so small on Twitch, and by the way, this game is single player, so it's not PvP. So yeah, most of the people told me that nobody will play this one, you know. That's exactly like this. Yeah, right. That's fine. So what's the next? Applying this one. Yeah, so I will take this as orange, and I will duplicate this, and I will keep this one out of the export. So I say no export, and I will just apply this. ¡Gañán! Super desconocido, muy buenas. Okay, so we need to delete this one. To be, and what more do I need to delete? I probably need to delete also the oops here, because I see, let me see all of them, and this orange is not showing here, and then the groups. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Probably I need to delete all of them also on this part instead of except this one, otherwise I'm just creating here the windows and I don't have enough space. But at the moment I will just leave it as it is, or I will delete all of them. So first I need to select all of them, and I will remove this. Oops. So, here. So not this one, not this one. Yeah, I think I will delete those faces because I have space here for the windows. And same here. Muy buenas, Pota de Gal, bienvenido por aquí. Oops, I think I will delete. I have it deleting. What is? Ah, no, that's fine. That's fine because this one is not having them. Okay. So I have the space now for the windows here. Should be fine. Supposed to be that this one is being supported on the wall already, so they're not really all those structure, and just the sticks here should be enough for all of them. ¿Cómo te va con tu Devblog rendering? Links working? I will give you my low poly model when I'm home. I'm sure that you can do low polys. I mean, what are you doing? Usually it's using high poly. Of course you can. You know how to do that. But yeah, it's fine. Well, you can put this link on the chat if you want. That's fine. I mean, I suppose that this is supposed to be model. So yeah, exactly. You can put here the link. If I'm doing well, that's the link. These links are working, no problem. Bueno, toma tu tiempo, ya te digo, si son cosas muy específicas tienes que trabajar en la engine, no te queda más remedio, o sea que... Links are working, all the links for people just sharing what are they doing, like modeling games and things like that, that's fine. Just people coming here, put the link and leaving, not even say hello, it's just a bit stupid. Okay, so this is already space for that. The structure is just going to the wall here, and I was thinking maybe to create something here to support this area, but maybe I will do on this material also, or creating something different. Oops, I forgot about remote doubles. That's why I'm doing all of them and then remote doubles. Exactly. And now I need to redo the UV for them. Unwrapping and not this one. Oops, and all of them. Need to rotate all of them to be on the... Wait. Why I have this one alone? There's probably some... Oh well, no, this cable is just merging, yeah. After merging them, so clear sim. Okay. You speak very well for the Spanish guy. For be a Spanish guy. Well, I can speak Spanish much better. Or at least people can understand me on English, so thank you. On 8th February you will be streaming. Okay, perfect. So the real game jam Yeah, the real game jam, exactly. That's the way. Yeah, using exactly trying to do the, as we were talking with Guillem before. That's why we are not trying, or I mean, me trying to do a game jam. But in that case, I don't think that I can learn a lot of things. So I'm not spending this time when I have another game to do. Again, what is this? All of them. I need to remove all of them, right? Okay. This one, this one. Okay, clear sim this. So I don't think it makes sense for us. I have been using for more than 1 year already the engine. I don't think I can learn a lot from the engine, but in case, as you say, that I never used, and you can just try something and yeah, exactly. If you are not using the engine, you can just try this one. But if you have been doing that for years already, makes no sense. I think it makes no sense. Try to spend the time on the weekend there. So where is this one? Okay, clear sim. Probably this is the last one already. Come on. This one. I think that's all. So rotate 90. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Since you are just trying to do this one for a weekend or things like that, you are just yeah, learning a lot of things and then also participating with any other people. But if you have been using for 1 year, makes no sense. Think about, for example, doing Jaume Scars. Gracias por el follow, Jaume. Supongo que hablas español. Supongo, imagino. But if you are just using for 1 year Blender, what can you do with the weekend? What are you learning in a weekend with Blender if you have been using for a year? But this is good for people starting, like for example, my clubs, it is not using, or what are they using for the first time. Okay. So Jaume, si es la primera vez que vienes por aquí, tienes cualquier pregunta, me comentas, ¿vale? Estoy un poco ahora liado aquí con esto. Okay. So exactly that's the idea. Just you can just try this and see others doing a few things, and you feel motivated in 1 week trying to do as much as you can, things like that. But you have been using for years. Think about Blender or any other one that you have been using for years. What can you learn in 1 weekend? So why this one if I don't have any edges here? Is it the only edge that I have? Why this one is not being created? Wrapping. Okay. So I'm wrapping them. Yeah, because I think they are looking for something that can be done on mobile, things like that. Because only the engine is around 45 megabytes, so you don't have really a lot of space. But you can use, for example, shaders with instead of using texture, you can use shaders with some painting or just colors. So it's going faster. Yeah, and less things to do, less wait. This is probably the best way to go if you have so short time. Okay, finally, let's go. Again. Try import. So yeah, that is good idea, just participating on those jams. This weekend is already global jam. You have all the people doing that, so. Okay, Mike, thank you for coming. Hope you are just streaming soon, and let us to know how it's going this game jam for you. No, that's fine. Where this light is coming from? From where this light is coming from? Really? What is this? Hello? What's this? Let me just check. This is real light or just exactly? So there is kind of a hole here, and I cannot see where is this hole. Really? Maybe there's a problem here with the faces that need to be... No, the interior... probably here, something like that. I need to create this second part of the roof. So I will do this one right now. Just covering this small one. Now the thing is here, it should check the roof. I will just hide all of them because I don't need it anymore. So it checks here the roof. Oops. I'm just missing still to close this small part, but it's just matching with the inner wall. The thing is that both faces are oriented to the interior, so from the interior you can see the faces, but being like that is not creating a shadow because only the ones that are just going on this direction is taking the shadow. Do you understand what I mean? If I put here, let's say, a face that is only pointing the normal to the interior, from the interior I see the roof, but I see also, let's say, the sun is coming and not really being like that. So not all the faces are creating shadows, only the ones that are, let's say, pointing the normal to the sun. And this is the problem that I have here. The roof is merging well, so from the interior seems completely closed, but there is a hole here that the sun is going because both faces are pointing the normal to the interior, not to the sun. This is exactly the problem that I have. So what I need to do is create this small part of the roof. And for that, first thing I'm doing is just the walls. I need to create something here more interesting. Create this small part. So for that, what I need to do is extend this. Can I just cut this here or something like that? So the roof. And this is also working on both sides. Well, not this one, but I will do. And I will align all the dots. It should be easier. Take this one, scale on X0, and all of them need to be aligned into this one, which is I don't remember, but this is 5.2, so minus 5.2. Minus 5.5. So this is aligning to this inner wall. And what I need to do is increasing this. So extrude. creating something like that. What I want to create is also coming to this one. I'll create a triangle, something simple. This one. It's a face. And I need to create, let's say, another one here. In that case, should be something strange. I don't really need to be this one connected, I think, or just it needs to be on the interior. Yeah, so if I'm just using now the roof, this one is matching well. That's fine. I could even try to do something here bigger. I did already here in this porch, as you see, and also a small roof. You can see that I was creating already something like that. So something is standing here, and then the small roof on the interior is fine. And the bigger one is just covering on this part, but this is only one face, let's say. So I'm trying to do almost the same here. So what I need to do is also creating here another loop. I will adjust later, that's fine. I will remove, of course, all of them that I have. So first thing is just aligning this one to the same, not the 0. And I can use this one to create a triangle here. So faces, I will delete this face. I will also delete this face. And I'm creating like a couple of triangles. Also here, this face, and then using here another face. Yeah, and that's all. So what I need to do now is creating the roof. Just duplicating, let's say, this one to be here. But in that case, what I need to do is creating a box. So I will just this is only one face selected. No. Okay, this one. So duplicate this. We'll do global scale on X. I will create a box for this one. So something like that, just to be, oops. So something like this, just matching with this one. And let's see from the top. So what I need to do is creating something that is matching with the walls. That's okay. And now what I'm doing is extending this. Well, probably I need to adjust also the walls, but it's just moving all vertices. So I will do this extrude, and I'm moving from the normal to create like a box here. Something like that. Yeah, probably I need to readjust with the walls. That's fine. Yeah, something like that, and then I'm just extending from this point, something like this, and this is just everything matching well. And the only thing is just having this one is 0. We'll do the same, so extending this one to be matching on the top, and then deleting everything that is there. Let's say here, and I will delete those faces, also those faces, and this one. And I need to create a triangle. In that case I need to create a triangle. In the interiors is not needed, but in that case I need. So let's see here. So what I need to create is just a triangle here, and then, well, same on this side face, and I can just delete this. These all edges, so I have something like a square, and should be just matching when I'm using this. What's happening here? Yeah, this is matching with the interior. So yeah, to avoid this, I will move this one a bit, like that, and that's all. Should be enough. And now I need to, of course, adjust the walls. Just taking a dot here. This one need to be matched in the middle of the roof. There is something strange here with the roof. And this one also. What is happening? Let's remove doubles just in case. Not doubles, okay. Yeah, probably I need to adjust both of them, but it's fine. So this one need to be matching with the roof in the bottom, and this one is matching with the roof in the top. So now we have already everything done. The only thing is just here is having something strange. Muy bien, Potadegal, que vaya bien, nos vemos por aquí, sí. Nos comentas luego también cómo ha ido el tema de la Game Jam. Nos enseñas también lo que hayas hecho, lo que sea, te pasas por aquí, por un link o lo que sea. A ver si va bien. Esperemos que sí. Gracias por pasarte por aquí, nos vemos. Chao, chao. Okay, so this one needs to go on this direction. For that I have the Alt E. No. Slide edges. Edges slide. Exactly, so I can select both and do this edges slice. I think there's something strange. Because this one is not being at the same size. Right, see. So this one and this one. This is the one that I need to move on the edge slide to be matching with 0. If this is one being at 0, should be just moving them later when I'm doing this one. So okay, that's fine. I hope that's fine. Oops. This one also should be I will do also the edge slide if I can move. No, because I want to have this one also matching with the center, otherwise not removing when I'm doing this remove doubles. So this is the one being there. Yeah, I have both of them already. I don't know what's happening with the mouse. Probably what I need to do is just selecting them. It's not working. The edge instead of having this, and now with the edge slide, so we're just moving. Exactly. Now it's fine. Okay, so we have this part of the roof, and also the walls are working well. All the interior, something strange because I need to merge all of them. The only thing is this part is also working, but not this side of the wall, because we don't have symmetric on this side. So I will just move them. This one need to be matching with the roof. So here, and this one need to be matching with. Oh, this is the interior, so I think that's all. Okay, and now we should be just removing also the light, strange light that we have there. Probably the UVs, because I was just not recreating the UVs, especially for the walls. This small part I was just adding here, but should be just completely covered now with something strange because I didn't do this UV. Right. Okay. So yeah, that's something strange. I need to recreate all the UVs for all of them. As you see here, and also here the UV is going bad. But I mean everything is happening already close here with this small part. And from the interior should be no lights anymore. Exactly. So the problem was just about the normal maps for them. So from the interior everything is fine. Let's check if we are also matching here. Even the UV is not going well, but yeah, this is also close here. And supposed to be also the other side. Yeah, also matching here. And this outside is also well. I need to redo all the UVs, that's fine. But I mean, well, this part is done, but maybe not this one. I will have something strange here. Yeah, because I was planning to have this one bigger. I mean, a bit of the world should be here visible. So from the roof, I mean this one. Let's select this and let's move on the normal. So the wanted is just separating this one a bit. Like that. Muy buenas, Robert. Good morning. Directo de dos. Live music. Are you planning to stream today? Maybe. Sunday as usual. Wait. Global scale set at 0. Yoo-hoo! So for people here, if you don't know them, they are doing live music and they will be streaming today at what time? 9, 10 probably? I think in the evenings? So that's the idea, is just having like a small space here. Of course I need to increase this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Go there. Stream. Cuéntanos, Robert, ¿a qué hora vais a hacer hoy streaming? So this is fine already. What I need to do is just extending this. So I will just extend this way. This one. It slides. Why? For the global, the normal probably. So edge slide. And this is not moving at all. So why I cannot move faster? Schedule. Dinos tu horario. Robert, dinos a qué hora vais a estar hoy. Ah, sí. Quizá hay un poco de retraso. Spanish time. 20:30 Spanish time. So, if you didn't know them, you know already that they will be streaming later. You should be there. Extrude. What's happening here? Okay, this one. Oops. Edge slide. I really don't know why. I would like to have just longer this one. This is not. Exactly. ¿Qué tal todo el tema del hospital? ¿Solucionado? How is going this one? Extrude. Okay, we'll create a face and it is not going this way. This face. I know. No idea who is here. Being honest, I will just check right now. It has just modeling and didn't check for people here, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, a couple of guys, maybe the rest is just English. That's fine. Well done. Trying to finish small details on the roof for that part. So this is the charts more or less. I was just creating already this door, the small windows here. This is another door, and I was creating this morning all the roof with all the parts that I have for this structure. This is almost done, and I was creating now those small details being nicer on the both sides. So creating something more detailed. That's cool. I was thinking that it is at home already. Oops, yeah, that's right. Because just going to the hospital all the time, going back, you are really losing a lot of time, you are not being at home, the lunch, clothes, things like that. So how could I just extend this going on this way? Really? Because I'm using this edge slide, it's not moving for some reason, so trying to do this edge slide is only moving on this direction. And there is nothing happening here, so what about this offset edge slide? I have no idea. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just trying to do, is just extending this one on the middle, so try to move them and extending from this one. Yeah, okay, let's say, oops, okay, only this one. Yeah, maybe we're gonna try, let's try this. Well, I have a lot of duplicates. I will just remove doubles at the moment. Yeah, taking this one, let's say, and then moving to the center, so this one should be on the center for this one, so we'll move on the normal. Yeah, it's not going for the normal, that's fine. The global, I can just try to merge here at 0. In that case, it's going to be something strange because they are not matching. I can just stay on the button, you're right. And that's cool. If they are just doing something there, like exercise, things like that, that's good. Otherwise you need to go every day also. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I can extend this one with no problem because I have this face, so that's not the problem. But what I'm trying to do is just merging with both of them. but I'm just moving them is not working for some reason, so I actually don't know why. I'm just trying to create like a loop here. It's creating me something strange, so I don't know how to really extend this one, but extending on the way and not breaking everything. So well, anyway, I can just select this, I mean this one, this one. But then I have the same problem here. So I'm just trying to move this one, but since not moving, or for example like not really matching, so in case that I'm just moving this, I will just break everything again. So I can't really not move much. I would like to move on this direction, but this is not moving. Edge slide. Supposed to be this is the direction, but this is all going to this point and not anymore for some reason. If I take in this one, we'll have exactly the same problem. So edge slide. This one is moving well, but it's just matching on 0. So let's say I'm moving like this. And let's see if I can move this one. No. For some reason I cannot move more than this one. Maybe about, I don't know, the mirror or something that I'm using. Really no idea why I cannot move this one far. Because I can move this. That's fine. If I'm using maybe here. Well, not anymore. It's really crazy. Okay, I can move this way, but not another one. Cool. No idea. Okay, anyway, I will move this one to be matching at more or less 0. Horizontal edge, this one. Vertical edge, this one. So, what to do with this? Muy bien, Robert, gracias por pasarte por aquí. Nos vemos, que vaya todo bien, ya nos sigues informando. Y si me puedo luego esta tarde, pues me paso por allí. Espero yo que sí. No voy a terminar muy tarde, me paso por allí y damos un poco de ánimo. Gracias por pasarte, ya me cuentas. Chao, chao. So now what I'm doing is just, let's say, strong. Make strong, you mean extrude? Extruding this one. And then moving on the face direction. Doing something like that. I was just creating something like this. And then removing everything. So I will try to do probably the same, but just it's a pity that really this is something stupid I would like to have, you know. Es verdad que tenías los iconos esos. I was doing before, I was doing something like that, and then just removing all the loops, for example here, or removing those faces. So I will just, that is this face. Yeah, I'm trying to do like faces here again. So should be just matching, and then try to delete this. Oops. These all edges to see how it's going. Well, sorry, because I need to create a triangle here. Sorry. Okay, so delete these faces, and then create a triangle here. F. I'm trying to delete this edge. So I hope that more or less it's just matching on them at 0. And should be just let's take the loop. Yeah, that's one being here. So I could try to move to be matching this. It's almost impossible to detect, it's so small really. And here I should have exactly the same if I have any problem here. And then the remote doubles will be just deleting everything like this. Should be. This is really small, I don't think that you can see this difference, so that's fine. And now extending this one, which is easy, just taking this one. There's no problem. And this is the one that I wanted. Here you can see part of the wall. I need to work a bit on the walls, that's fine. So here I need to create also this side that I was creating. I need to create here a loop that will be 5.2, so this is aligning with the interior. Not easy, sometimes it's really making me crazy, but in the end that's working. There are a lot of keys, tools that you can use, and as I say always, I don't know very well Blender, so yeah, people is just recommending doing like that, or just using some keys for that. So yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. So just extending this to create like a triangle for that. I don't want to use so I will do like this. The mirror for this one because I have the doors and this is not working, but that's fine having something more or less similar. I don't really need to have all of them similar. So this face, I will remove the interior now. So this face, and I can just remove them. Next faces, and I will create this one with the face. And now I need to create, well, I will merge all of them later. So this face, I need to change this face later, but this one is a face. And I was creating, I think, this with this one. And I don't need the interior because they are just being completely this one I need to change orientation, flip direction, that's fine. I think now it's working well, and the roof should be just also matching. Well, the only thing I need to adjust this one, so both points should be at the same size from setup, and they will be just matching with another one, so that's easy because the interior, so it's not really matching but just the interior, you cannot see them. So if I put the roof now, they should be inside. So I think the structure is completely now, oops, what is this? Probably the same problem with this triangle. But this is the mirror, so the triangle is here. Let me see the normals for that. Exactly this one also. Face here, flip direction. Cool. I think I can remove, well, this one I was just keeping for the windows later, so I want to keep all of them, and here also for the windows, so in case I have 1, 2, maybe 3 windows here. And now I can merge all of them. Well, I can do later. Okay, let's do the UV for the roof. Should I already apply the roof, or do I have something more to do? I will keep this roof original just in case. This one will be not visible. And I will duplicate already. Oops, I cannot duplicate if this is not visible. So I will duplicate this. Why not? This is selected. This is visible. Okay, So this is the roof that I will use for applying this one. And then the original I will just hide this one, and I will remove from the one being exported. So I will keep this one just in case that I need in the future. I will apply here the modifier. And now trying to merge all of them should be just like remote doubles. This 0 versus, well, okay, 6 of them. So this 4 here, and supposed to be 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 seems not enough. Well, I will delete also this loop. These all edges. Let me see how is this going in case that something's not going well. So this is going well. What about this? Yeah, this is also connected. So that's all. Oh, I forgot to create also here the loop for that. That's so I will create now. This is like a box usually. So, well, I need to have also this one. So, otherwise it's not going on the same direction. So I need to cut them here. That. Hombre, picapicos, la auténtica picapicos. Sí, un momento, pues ahora te voy a poner aquí. No tengo todavía tu comando. Es verdad, no tengo tu comando. Ahora que me acabo de dar cuenta. Muy buenas, picapicos. Pues voy a ponerlo por aquí a esta gente que no lo sabe. Creo que no lo saben. Que Picapicos también hace 3D en los streaming, que también participa en creativo. Toda la gente yo creo que es de inglés, así que lo voy a decir en inglés, ¿vale? Para que vayan allí a verte. Todos. No sé si hay alguien por aquí de español, pero no. So if you don't know, Picapicos is also doing streaming on Spanish, but they are doing also 3D modeling using zebras and 3D Max, I think. So just have a look what she's doing. And yeah, check when she is online. Pon si quieres tu horario cuando vas a estar online, por si la gente quiere pasarse por allí. Quizás están muy interesados. Bueno, yo te los voy a mandar allí a todos en inglés para que así practiques, ¿vale? Maxim. Unwrapping. Estoy aquí disfrutando con mis UPs como siempre, peleándolo. Unwrapping. Muy bien. Este es mi UP. Lo que necesito aquí es cortar este posiblemente. Unwrapping. Right. Pon tu horario si quieres, para que la gente lo sepa. ¿Y esto qué es? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hay uno que no he hecho. ¿Sí o es broma? ¿Es sarcasmo o...? ¿Sí o no? Unwrapping. That's cool. No. Rotate 90 here. Gym. Pues no sé, empieza el stream en inglés y ya está. Que toda la gente se vaya pasando al inglés. So the roof should be done. The only thing that we are missing are the walls. That I will do now, but let's check if this is going well. Re-import here. At the same time that it's re-importing, I will just check the walls for that. Bueno, no importa, aunque no te salga muy bien, así practicas. Si la gente viene y vas practicando, con lo que van ellos hablando, te van comentando, aprendes palabras, como yo. Qué bonito, Unwrapping. So probably what I need is creating one side here and the interior. I will create something really simple, so I will... This is the roof, I don't need anymore. I will cut here. Well, not this, but this one. Maxim. ¿Practicas? Claro que sí. So this is the one that I was creating here. well, not this one should be enough. Maxim. Horrible. Awful. Well, that's going better, but not enough. Organic modeling in 3D Max. I didn't try organic modeling. I don't think that this is something for me. Really. I don't think this is for me. Clear seam here. I'm wrapping. It's not funny. So this is one side, it's already done, and this is the interior, I think. So I need to improve this one, the interior, and also it's just being cut for some place here. Yeah, when I'm just applying this mirror, probably I need to do something with that. Well, Blender has also, I never have used 3D Max, but I'm using Blender. Blender has also something for sculpting, so creating organic models, but I don't think it's a good one. It's not only about me that I'm so bad doing that, but I think that this is not so good also. So this is something I'm just cutting here. So what I'm trying to do is creating as much as possible those faces. You see here, so this one face. Yes. So this is the front. This is also the front. That's going well. Here I have this overlapping. So let's say this one is coming here, and I need to cut down well, this, and this one. Probably it's the same like modeling, not organic. You need to spend time on it, and that's all. Maybe spending more time on it. Clear seam. What about now? Okay, this one is not overlapping anymore, but I should have like two small parts like this. I don't know where. Let's see where this one is. Faces here. Why? Just spending more and more time on it, and maybe you will be improving. It's the same like painting. If you are asking for Danny or any of them, they say like you need to paint all the time, try to improve, and after some time you will be improving for that. Oh, I forgot this mode here. Maxim. I didn't try it, so just in case more doubles, nothing. I'm grabbing. So the front and back are fine, and the only thing is just having both small. Otherwise, it's just trying to put this one together. We will have a lot of problems. So I'm just keeping out of this model. That's all, and that's all. So the walls are also fine. Let's export everything. Yeah, I think it's more complicated. It's harder to do that. Boogie is also creating models using maybe zebras or something. I would like to do my character also, but I think it's too much for me. It's too far. Give me back my computer. Okay, so the roof. What about the roof? Yeah, even obeying the right direction or things like that, but the roof is fine. The walls are fine. I think. Oops, mouse. We'll have here a small part of the wall. This one is working well. The interior. So more or less, I think that the roof is also done. Could use here that's fine. And also the interior is fine, so all of them have been already finished. What I'm still missing is the windows, and also creating the doors for that, merging all of them so I have the same resolution for both parts. So I mean, this wall and this one should be everything in one side, so in one UV I should just merge all of them. But more or less the wall is going well outside, missing only the windows, and well, the interior I will put some floor, and as I said, like creating here something with the wooden part and putting a few benches that I will just probably reuse from them. So I will copy them from here, which they are exactly the same that I'm using here, so I will just reuse them. Spending too much time makes no sense, trying to do things like that. So I can even reuse them. So I have the same site, I can use also the same code for the charts, all the NPCs and things like that. Should be just fine. Yeah, exactly. He's just doing 3D modeling with organic all the time, making characters, but yeah, too far from me, I think. Too much. So I think that for now, because I will just have lunch now, I will continue this afternoon with the windows, and I hope that we can finish more or less today. I hope. I was starting yesterday, so it means around 5 hours already for this model, plus maybe 3 hours more. Yeah, 10 hours is maybe already too much for small things like that. So yeah, so let me see who is doing something nice, fancy, and we can just pass the host. Sensei Dan is doing podcast, Flip Street. Global jump everyone. So global jump. Nothing more. If you have any idea for someone here, I'm just checking who is doing something nice. One guy here is creating like a weapons, another one with weapons also. Global jump, all of things, global jump. Let me see again. Something from creative. So if you have any question, you want to see any part of the game, you have a question for the model I'm doing, just let me know. You have been here. I don't know about the delay right now. Maybe let's be passing to this guy. I have no idea. Yeah. So if you don't have any question, as I say, I will be streaming. Check all the links that I have here, with a YouTube channel with all the videos I was doing the last streaming, and also a website with more information, or Twitter with more pictures. And I will be streaming in around 5 hours as usual. I will continue working on the chart until it's finished, probably today, and maybe tomorrow I will start modeling any other thing. So yeah, for me this morning I will be streaming again in the afternoon around 5 hours. Hope to see you here, and well, links again. So I hope you enjoyed. See you later. Bye bye. Pica picos. Nos vemos. Besos. Chao chao.